Hello, my name's Nadav Ossendryver and I'm here at Immersion with Alison, and we're going to go on a game drive. We're going to see what we can find, hopefully.
Yeah.
The business side of later sightings is all about like sharing amazing footage. So we help people see animals, but then when they see something crazy, they'll send us the video, and we'll try and monetize the video by sharing it on Facebook or on YouTube.
Has lately been blooming.
Wow.
We've got a pack of wild dog on the concession.
Wow.
We've got many elephants and a few lion every now and then.
What I'm really hoping to see is maybe some predator like a lion or leopard.
What do we offer that's different is bushwalks.
Can we find lions on a walk? Have you ever done that?
Yes, we can, but the lions that we find on bushwalks is usually really skittish.
Yeah.
And they run away.
The first time I'd ever seen lions on foot was at like on the area here.
What else do we offer? We offer bush knowledge about a wide range of things, such as this bagworm. Have you ever heard of a bagworm before? Inside here is a worm. She then silks a few branches together to protect herself, and she moves within this bag from one branch to the next. Have a better look.
I've got two favorite birds. One is the gorgeous bushrike, which is kind of like, and it's kind of like I've always wanted it as like an alert for like maybe our app where like a new sighting comes in, because it's such a like quick high-pitched sound, but it's beautiful. And I actually heard one this morning at Skukuza. But then my other favorite bird just to listen to is the woodlands kingfisher. I can listen to it the whole day for like 5 hours. Like the whole, like it's just amazing. It's a beautiful call. And that one, like, I can't really do that one sound, but like it's really beautiful. Do you have a favorite bird?
I do. Mine is the pennant-winged nightjar, only active in the month of November.
Do you like it because of the sound or because it's rare?
It's rare, and that I found a secret spot for it. It's not supposed to be this far down. It's only supposed to be close to like Punda Maria. Photo of the pennant-winged nightjar, just right. Zebras are grazers, and they will indefinitely only go for grass. So that was very, very strange. Burnt items, burnt grass, burnt leaves will definitely give an extra mineral that the zebra is most likely required. Now,
So now we just had like an amazing short drive on that private road right to the Blue Lodge, and we're looking forward to our drive ahead, seeing what we can find.
let's go.
Where's your binoculars? One of my most memorable moments was being the first guest at Mbludi with the chief, and it's memorable because later Sightings has worked with Mbludi right from the start, before there were even tents built, when it was still just like sand and and just the construction site, and from going from there to actually sleeping there and seeing the lodge running was very special, and it's definitely one of the most memorable experiences for me.
In Kruger, there is a lot of heritage. There's many graves that have recently only been discovered because of the fire.
Wattled.
African wattle, lapwing. I haven't had a kill in 5.
Other kill.
My very first day of work.
No way. That must have been a good
first day
omen.
of work. I got a kill
For Eco Africa.
For Eco Africa. We had this lioness, and she was just sitting on the riverbed, and this Impala male walked straight up towards her, almost like suicide. And we were just like, "What are you doing?"
And she just
And
grabbed
then she
it.
just went.
No
boom.
ways.
So that was my very first day. I thought that it was like this for
Every
every
day.
single day, but it's taken me 5 years to get another
Wait, so let's
kill.
see this. I think it's a trick question because there's never the same sighting.
Yeah, that's true. For every sighting, there is always something new that you can explain about it. So not every sighting can be the same.
I think I've never felt bored, but there's definitely some times maybe when you're waiting for something to happen. Like let's say at a waterhole and there's a lion there or something, like I'll sometimes take a nap and and wait for the actually like them to move. But it's not because I'm bored. I think I can never be bored in this place. It's always anything can happen at any moment, and you always have to be aware.
Oh, be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Night drive from the movie. We have lines. Just like some first one.
We're looking at a lion, male lion yawning.
Wow, that's so cool.
He's got another brother in the road in the front.
He's gonna roar.
So I'm not a field guide yet, but I finished university this year, and so next year it's something I really want to do, just like a 30-day course to get my Fagasa, and just to have that qualification.
Sure. Okay, so I've been a field guide since 2016. I started in a small little place just for 2 weeks in the Klasiri, so the lodge was Umlani, and I was the assistant manager just to see if I like the bush, and I fell in love immediately.
He just pointed out all these tracks, and I was like so motivated. So I went home and I just kind of read, like opened up one of the signs and tracks book, and I just kind of read it. But it wasn't anything like how to track. It was more just this is what a line track looks like. I wanted like, you know, like what flirt to look for and what that means.
So first things first is you never track down. You always track ahead of you, because if something is in front of you, you're gonna see it. Why I became a field guide, we had a leopard in our yard, and the leopard had not killed me.
In Klasiri or?
No, in Hoedspruit.
Oh really?
And the leopard didn't kill me. So then when I got home from hostel, my dad gifted me a track and sign book, and he said, "Yeah, go and look for the leopard." So I was like, "Okay, bye."
That's so cool.
And I went. Yeah.
And did you find it?
I did.
Wow.
I did. I found tracks. I found her feeding signs. I found poop. I
That
found
is so cool.
everything. Seriously, enjoy a bushwalk. You definitely get to immerse yourself way more in the bush. And I mean, look at us. We are at the mercy of animals at the moment.
And the weather.
And the elements. Of course, the elements. My favorite is the bushwalk. What about yours?
Yeah, I mean, for me, what I love about bushwalks is seeing the tracks. I've got like a huge passion for tracks. I'm not good at it, especially identifying all the tracks. But I find it just fascinating. Like, you can tell the story of like what happened without actually ever seeing it, and that's what I find fascinating. So I've been lucky in the past like year to have my best sightings of my life. One that I had in January, which was amazing, which was a baby wildebeest had died just after like being born. It was really like it was born that day, but it just something was wrong, and it hadn't died yet. It was injured. It couldn't get up, and this leopard was walking past and noticed it, and started going for the baby wildebeest, and the mother kept on chasing the leopard away. And the leopard would then, after being chased away, would sit down and relax, and then warthogs came and started eating the baby wildebeest alive, and the mother would chase the warthogs away, and then would chase the leopard away again. It was just like 5 hours of complete drama, and obviously in the end the inevitable happened, the leopard took it, but for me, just sitting and watching it for like 5 hours was unbelievable. And I know it's hard to watch, but it's definitely a memorable sighting.
So we got signs in the bush of building, and bushmen used to build their houses from old termite mounds, and they got the idea from potter wasps. So this is a potter wasp ball. It's basically a very small wasp that will collect wet mud and put it into this ball. Now inside here there's many chambers where there are pupa, so it's almost like a caterpillar, but it's a wasp.
Wow.
You can see there's an entry point at the bottom here, and then there's an exit point at the back.
There's like a hole at the back.
Yeah, so this basically just means that the wasp has entered and some caterpillars or pupa have already gone out, exited.
And you're saying that like humans kind of learnt how to build things just from that?
Just from watching termites, from watching potter wasps, and they then figured out, okay, mud, saliva, this is obviously made from poop, water, saliva, and mud, and then it's mixed into like a clay, and then they potter it. They pattern.
Well, we humans like learnt a lot. Even like if you look at the shape of like the bee hive, like
Yes.
like that. What's it? The hexagon, or whatever. Like
Yes, the honeycomb.
it's a strong shape, and
And it's
humans have
also
used
air.
that in their constructions.
For sure. Can you see that? So male lion, male leopard, your track will be very defined, very straight in the front,
Really?
with a thick outward pathway, and then your 3 lobes in the back, whereas females is a softer touch, softer back lobe, still with three back lobes. So it's like ladies' hands. You have obviously soft features to a lady's hand and softer features to leopardess and leopard.
Is there a
male.
reason why?
It's just because they're a lot smaller, so they don't have to support the same amount of weight. Wild dog is my favorite animal, just because they are a pack animal, very sociable, super necessary for the ecosystem. They eat roughly a single impala every day for each pack, and they hunt in like alpha and alpha male, alpha female will have the first dibs. But eventually they will then break up the group and hunt as many impala as they can, and if one dog get lucky, then they all group and eat. Why are wild dogs special to you?
I love them a lot for the same reasons. They're very caring for each other. Like I've seen a wild dog with a snare, and like they will hunt and still allow that dog to eat, you know. But also I find they're always doing something. Like besides for the day where they're asleep, but when they're active, when they're up, they're always playing. They're always doing something, hunting, chasing hyenas, stuff like that. There's never a dull moment, and I love that. So that's why.
Zebra stripes are there for obviously camouflage and for wind flow. So the colder air is then reflected by the white, and the hotter air is then attracted by the black. But the true color of zebra are gray. So the amount of stripes that they have on each individual side should be identical as like a thumbprint. So in 2019 we were doing a bushwalk in the summer months, and we came through a drainage line and we found an otter, and the otter had run away from us about 100 meters away, and we heard a slight growl, and I stopped the guests and I said, okay, there's 3 scenarios: 1, mating pair of leopards; 2, mating pair of leopards and just killed, and just mating pair of leopards. So it was the second one, all of the above. When we came around the corner, we found the female just like staring at us, and the male had already started walking away. But we found the otter still warm to the touch. Very sad, but awesome sighting on a bushwalk. So never a dull moment. Yeah, we've got a bit of heat sand in the middle, basically showing us that it's a split-hoof animal. It is pretty long, but this is still a very small track for this species. What species am I talking about?
See, because it's small, I was thinking giraffe or buffalo, but I think it's definitely giraffe.
Okay, so buffalo would have ended here, around about here, and also with the buffalo track, especially in this sort of soft soil, you will see 2 indents here from their dew claws.